Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Ali LaForge will be joining us in just a moment. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Collier, Denny Avdia out there with Max Christie. Then there's Fears, and it's Edey in at the 5, down low. Pass to Fears. Now Avdia. He's guarded by Porter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Black, right side. And that one drops.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Collier. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Black. The D's right on him. It's not going to go for him. And here are the Warriors now. Avdia finds Edey.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Porter, the pass to Brunson. Back to Porter. Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Anunoby against Christie. And here's Edey. For 3, Fears. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Anunoby. Porter finds Brunson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Dallas shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
And he makes both free throws. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Edey with a screen on Brunson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Anunoby against Christie. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Black. Outside Anunoby. Here's Zubac. Clock at 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Here's Collier. Brunson defending. And he lobs it up top. Zubac with the steal. Black, right side. And he banks in the layup. Black's got his second basket on the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Christie. Here's Collier. There's the drive. Back to Christie. The three is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And Brunson, here we go. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Christie, first personal, second team foul. At the line for 1, Jalen Brunson.
And that one misses. The Warriors leading. Pass to Christie. Puts up a 3. Fires it in the triple. Christie's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Brunson. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Porter. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And so Porter will bring it up for Dallas, trailing by 5. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Well, when you get a team starters in foul trouble, you make it difficult for them to establish any type of rhythm.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Fears. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And Anunoby for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Fears. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Avdia. Here's Collier. Oh, he tries a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Inside, here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Now here's Christie. Anunoby covering. Christie passes to Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw, no good. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, It's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And Dallas making a change here. Jones is checked in. Good on the second one. Mavericks trail by 4. And here's Black, coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Zubac passes to Brunson. On target from range. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Here's Collier. Brunson defending. Ware with it. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
And then you look at what he did defensively. 4 blocks on the night, and he changed a number of others.
Nice shot by Christie. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Jones finds Porter over Avdia, and it's Porter. That time on the assist from Jones. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Collier, averaging around 6 a game. Avdia from outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops. Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Brunson. The layup misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For Dallas, Sharp, he's checked in for Zubac. Poole comes in for Black, and it's McBride in for Brunson. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Hardy, lets it go from deep, sinks the tray.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And here's Sharp. Ware covers. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Tries a 10-footer. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 8.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Poole for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, that is what Poole does best. He is a major threat from beyond the arc.
Pass to Jang. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Well, there's no hiding the fact they didn't play their best. They had a couple of runs, but they just couldn't really string anything together consistently.
On the wing, Porter. The kick out to Poole. Lets it go from the wing, and again it's Dallas.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
They set the screen for three. George. And it's Poole with a rebound. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Ware brings a double. Pass to Sharp. And there it is for him.
And that's the best way to beat a double team. Find the open man.
George outside. There's a minute 34 left in the opening quarter. And the bucket is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Pass to Porter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Hardy. Fires for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. There's a screen. Here's McBride. And he buries his first look.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Ware. That shot is off. Good D by Sharp. Well, the Mavericks shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Poole, the pass to Porter. No one near him. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ware. Blocked. Pass to McBride. On the break. Poole outside. George with a steal. From deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Michael Porter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Well, you hate to see that. Let's hope the prognosis isn't as bad as it looks right now.
Ivica Zubac's out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Poole in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The The Mavericks shooting a fantastic 57%. Outside Anunoby. Poole from long range. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Tim, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
Brunson passes to Poole. Now Jones. Brunson looks it over. Off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Brunson's got 9 points.
A true offensive mastermind. Brunson has a knack for finding shots for himself.
Avdia, screen on Brunson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And Dallas making a change here. Black's checked in. Christie's checked in for the Warriors. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Black. And it's blocked.
Wow, what defense from Fears. The SWAT. Incredible.
Count it. Give him 8. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Trailing by 2. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true, like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there.
2 shots.
Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
That free throw is good from Anunoby.
Yeah, what you love about Anunoby is his toughness and work ethic. When he's out there, he's going to play hard every second.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Warriors lead by 3. And stolen by Brunson. Brunson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
First personal, 2nd team foul.
Mind the lanes.
Mind the lanes. For your Mavericks.
1 shot.
Jalen Brunson. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Fears. 4-3. He drops it from range.
Yeah, shooting clearly the #1 priority for Fears there, showing some confidence in his J.
Black outside. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Leading into the contact. Brunson with the finish inside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Zubats comes with a double team. Collier, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Avdia with a steal. Here's Fears, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Brunson. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Avdia outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Christie's shot is off. The Mavericks shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Anunoby passes to Black. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Jones sets the screen. And it's Brunson missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Fears. Pulls up. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Here's Black. That one falls. Black's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Edey with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Edey. Here's Collier. Brunson defending. Edey with a screen on Brunson. For 3, Collier. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Black. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jalen Brunson.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Sharp, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ware's checked in for the Warriors. Rupert comes in for Collier. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We have a moment. Let's see who's leading in assists this season. Number 1, Jalen Brunson.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Here's Fears. Shot to stop the run. Jones grabs the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Black, yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Black's gotten 4 this quarter.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Off the outside. Pass to Fears. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And a miss there on the triple.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Sharp. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Sharp's got his second basket.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
And here's Ware. Pass to Rupert. Ware, the screen. Outside Christie. Over to the left wing. To three. Fears. Here's Rupert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Mavericks. McBride comes in for Brunson. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside McBride. The three ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Ware. To the wing, right side. Here's Hardy. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Black. Porter a screen. Three-pointer. Black, no good. Well, the Warriors shooting about 41%. Here's Rupert. And again, no good by Golden State.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Ware. The three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's McBride. Over to the wing. Black outside. Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, masterful use of the pick and roll. Porter Jr. just taking what he sees out there.
Here's Dimon. No points so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Rupert. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hardy. To end the run. Mavericks with a rebound.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Jones misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Hardy. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Dimon. McBride covers. For three, Hardy. It's rebounded by McBride.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off.
Cuts off the pass. In transition. Here's Ware. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ware's got 6.
Against good defense, he finds just enough room to operate.
Left side Porter. They set the pick. Hardy grabs the board.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Dimon, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Black outside. Left side Porter. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Jones from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Warriors trail by 13. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jang. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Sharp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones, the pass to Sharp, outside McBride. Left side Porter. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. For the Eastern Conference, Stephen Curry.
For a guy who's helped change how this game is played, this kind of recognition is just a drop in the bucket. Congrats, Steph.
Yeah, for Curry, winning this award was, what do we say, fellas? Steffortless.
Ooh.
I know, I said it. And now, guys, let's look back at the first half of our game. Jalen Brunson has been fantastic.
It's on Brunson all day. He's got them herky-jerky moves. Can shoot it. Also does a good job of using his strength at the rim.
Do me a favor, Shaq. Just show me what you mean by herky-jerky.
Shoulders, Ernie. Shoulders, Ernie. And twist around and see. And then the shoulders. And then...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Warriors trail by 13. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Fears, Zach Edey out there with Avdia. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Collier in at the point.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Brunson. To the right side. Takes a 3. Christie with a rebound. And the Warriors shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Christie. Here's Collier. Clock at 6. Off the outside. Shoots over Anunoby. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Outside Brunson. Porter finds Brunson. Now here's Black. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Fears. No good. A bit long that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Edey. Screen by Edey. Here's Collier. Avdia outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Avdia's got 11.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Porter, the pass to Black. Porter a screen. Launches it. Black, no good. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Edey. Here's Collier. Edey with a screen on Brunson. Outside Christie. To the middle. Here's Collier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Dallas leading by 8. Here's the 3. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Poole, he's checked in for Black.
Second team foul. At the line for Dallas. Shooting 1.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Avdia. Here's Collier. Brunson defending. 6 to shoot. Hey, expanding his range. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Avdia against Brunson. And here's Zubats. Outside Brunson. The 3 is up. That one's down for Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. to take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. Ivica Zubac, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Here's Christie. 10 points for him. Pass to Collier. Now Avdia takes the 3 with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Edey's got 11 points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porter outside. Warriors with the rebound. Christie's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Fears. Here's Avdia. Great D that time from Zubac. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. George, he's checked in for Christie.
Warriors substitution. Number 18, Keyshawn George.
Pass to Fears. Now Avdia. 6 to shoot. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Order a screen. Avdia with a steal. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Utah Jazz.
And you know, for that matchup with the Rockets, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And here's Brunson from the arc. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to George. Lets the 3 fly. Here's the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Avdia's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Zubac, screen. Here's Brunson outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George outside. Here's Collier. He has 6. Pass to Edey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
And that one falls for Edey. And the Mavericks with some changes. Sharp comes in for Zubac. And it's Jones in for Michael Porter. And Golden State also making a switch. Ware's checked in. And so Edey nails both of them. Dallas leading by 4. Anunoby on the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 6.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
It's George on the wing, defended by Jones. Pass to Fears, beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Sharp's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. The Mavericks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. And the Warriors making a switch here. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Pass to Dimon. Launches a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Sharp. Outside Jones. Poole, long range. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
For 3, Dimon. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Jones. Right side Sharp. Back to Jones. There's the triple. Hardy grabs the board. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Dimon. Where the screen. And it's Dimon missing. Outside McBride. Pass to Poole. Jones with a screen on George. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. No good. Jones has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. There's Hardy to snap the cold streak. They get it again. Where? And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Pass to McBride. On the wing, Jones. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Poole outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Yeah, showing you great agility right there on that finish. He was able to adjust and beat the contact inside.
Pass to Dimon. Fires the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Dimon's got 5 points.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Here's Poole. Cans it with nobody near him. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is a big part of Poole's game, so you expect it to be a good shot.
Some room here for George. Sharp grabs the miss.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Here's the pick. Poole from long range. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Dallas leading by 11. Jones from outside. The shot off that time. Here's Rupert, defended by Jones. Where the screen. Let's go with a 3. And it's Dimon missing.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team. Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Hardy. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Pass to McBride. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Poole. Sharp. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Hardy. To the paint. There's the steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. They grab their own miss. The shot's good. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
Anunoby's nose for the offensive board gives him that edge. I mean, he wants that extra bucket.
George is screen on Jones. And it's Rupert missing. The Mavericks lead by 15. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Sharp taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Black's checked in for Dallas. And Golden State also making a switch. Christie's checked in for Rupert. Both free throws good from Sharp.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Outside Christie. Here's Dimon. Pass to George. Over Jones. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
They getting wide open looks. They feel like this is a shoot around right now. We got to stay in their body. They're just getting shots after shots. Wide open shots, and our shots are all contested.
Boy, an unhappy Jason Kidd pointing to the effort his guys are giving, or lack thereof.
Yeah, they're not being serious about it. Missing assignments, losing focus, that's not how you get it done.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Michael Porter. Jalen Brunson is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Poole in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17-point game. Edey, that's good.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Porter against Avdia. And there's the screen. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Golden State. Edey's got rebound number 11. Pass to Collier. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Black. Good on the 13-footer. And the Mavericks lead by 17. The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Fears. Good work defensively by Black. Dallas is shooting about 47%. A nice number. Out to the right wing. At 6. Back to Poole. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Abdia's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Pass to Porter. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Get guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Christie. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Brunson passes to Black. Inside. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Porter. Brunson's got 20.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Sinks it from distance.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Dallas leading by 17. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Edey. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Black passes to Zubac. Now here's Brunson. Zubac screen. It's Poole on the wing. Black outside. The 3. The rebound by Edey.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside. And so far, they've done an excellent job exploiting it.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
That one's off.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Poole. And the second free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Dallas leading by 14. Outside Brunson. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Abdia. Outside Christie. Here's Collier. For 3, Fears knocks it down from distance.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Christie against Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Zubac screen. Pass to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Avdia. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Here's Porter, and that one drops for him. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Those points from Porter Jr., they were about heart, wanting it just a little more.
Pass to Fears. Lets it fly. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
I tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
14 feet away, and again it's Dallas.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Here's Collier. Edey with a screen on Brunson. Here's Collier. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Edey's got 19 points.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Outside Anunoby. From downtown. The shot comes out. Warriors trail by 16. And it's Avdia off the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Denny Avdia. One shot.
One shot.
Dallas leading by 13. Black, left side. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Dallas making a change here. McBride's checked in, and Golden State also making a switch. George is checked in. Five on the clock. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson outside. The Warriors pull it in. Edey's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Collier. Here's Fears. To the inside. And stolen by Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Right side Brunson. From deep. And Anunoby gets it to go. On the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Fears, and they call an illegal screen here.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Now Brunson. Order a screen. Outside McBride from behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Avdia outside. Pass to Fears. George outside. For 3. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Now Porter, defended by Avdia. Porter, the pass to Brunson. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 24. Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Edey. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Keyshawn George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Porter.
Since halftime, he hasn't made an impact at the offensive end.
Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 15 in the game. There's a screen. Driving to the basket. Collier, no good. The Mavericks lead by 19. Pass to McBride. Outside Porter. To the paint. Brunson with the bucket. He's got 26.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so George will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Collier. Brunson defending. Off the outside. Here's Fears. Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fears. Brunson defending. A nice shot by Fears.
Well, that wasn't a great screen, but he still got to where he needed to be.
Outside Porter. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Collier. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he was just laser-focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Zubac, screen. Here's Brunson outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
George finds Avdia. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. Here's Collier. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Anunoby passes to Brunson. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in this man. I'm so for nothing.